2 minutes past the hour. We continue on Daybreak this morning. Derrick Swanson, City Manager of the City of Talladega, joins us this morning. Derrick, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
It's good to be alive, isn't it, brother?
Man, the early bird catch the worm.
There you go. There you go. The City Manager of the City of Talladega, Derrick, joins us. As a matter of fact, your 1 year anniversary is coming up, right?
Tomorrow. I'll be with the City of Talladega
Wow.
for 1 year tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it because there's so much going on tomorrow with the Talladega Speedway, our induction ceremony. We have a lot going on.
So, for people who may not know you, give us a little of your background.
Well, I started out my career in the fire service, honestly, and I spent over 30 years there, fire chief, and went on to work for the State Fire College, did a little law enforcement, like 5 years. Former city manager of a former city before I came to Talladega, so I'm actually pleased to be here. There's a lot to offer. I love it. On my travels I come through Silicaga to get to Talladega not every morning, but most of the time on my travels back and forth, and I love coming through Silicaga.
So, what drew you to Talladega?
You know what? It was an opportunity. And everybody needs an opportunity and a change. And I needed that change. And that change came, and it was an opportunity. And I tell you what, the golden nuggets that's in Talladega, even the marble city, as they say, that's here, and we have some of that in Talladega, but it's so many treasures within these two cities and in Talladega, and I'm just loving Talladega.
So, what about your family? You have family?
I do. I'm married, and matter of fact, I have a daughter who's a senior in college at Tennessee State University, and my son, he's out in Colorado. I have a grandson who's 3 months, and I can't wait to go out there and see him. But
congratulations.
These planes got me a little nervous. I'm gonna have to drive, but I'm gonna take that chance. I got to go see him before he get too big.
There you go. So some big events coming up in Talladega this weekend. Talk about it.
I tell you what, this is one weekend I'm looking forward to because will be my. Actually, it was a fall race, but I didn't get a chance to get involved like I am right now. And you're talking about an induction ceremony for the Walk of Fame that's going to actually be, just imagine this, I get a chance every single day to walk out my back door to the Davy Allison Memorial Park.
Wow.
That is like unbelievable because I get to see all of that, all of those racers who put it on the line to give you all that energy going around that track. And those who have never been to the Talladega Speedway, turn forward is amazing. I just can't even tell you how it is if you ever get a chance to go around that track. But we have a lot going on that particular weekend, and this weekend it will be we inducting another person into the Hall of Fame.
Now, who are we inducting?
Joey Logano. Yeah, we ain't actually inducting Joey Logano. He will be our recipient this year, and as well as not only the racers, but the actual people who was behind the scene, they got put into it. So our other person would be Jim Spratlin. He was a city council member who was instrumental.
I remember him.
In 1994 to getting this thing started. Yeah. So he will be the last inductee as far as non-racer that will be inducted this year as well.
So when is this event and what time is it?
Matter of fact, this event is this Friday. We hoping that the public will come out and start at 5:30, and it's going to be great. We have a lot of activities that's lined up.
Like what? What's going to be going on?
Hey, I tell you what, the actual induction ceremony we're going to have even for the kids, because we want the kids to come out as well. We actually having, what they call the jumpers and those things, the blow-ups. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be live music, and actually, I tell you what, there's going to be the actual band's going to be there. Now, two bands, actually. The high school band and Talladega College band is actually going to be there.
They're a great band, Talladega College.
Oh, man, they can really do well. They do very well. Yeah. Proud of them and proud of the high school band as well.
So there are going to be some special guests there.
There are going to be special guests. Matter of fact, let me just tell you this. We're pleased to have the Allison family.
Oh, wow.
Actually, his brother, Donnie, will be there, and 20
That's
other
NASCAR history.
See, when you mention that name, you already know the Allison family. It's just amazing to say that and to have them affiliated with this particular race. They will be there this weekend he will be there along with approximately 20 other family members that will be there. So you get a chance to take pictures with that amazing family, a historical family that will be there.
How important is this to the city of Talladega, not only the city of Talladega, but to Alabama?
You know what, it's one of a kind. Just to say that we have two races. You know, we have a spring and a fall race. It's not too many other cities that can say that. And actually, we have the fastest track. I didn't know that either until I was getting with the CEO out there.
Have you ridden that track?
I have.
Ooh.
And I rode it with the actual president that's out there. He took me around. Not fast as they go. I didn't want that, but I was able to see it. He stopped on like turn 4, which is unbelievable that you don't get to see on television. I mean, you see it on TV, but in person, you're like, wow, you can't believe how steep turn 4 is. And it's totally amazing. So in saying that, this is the impact and what it does for our communities, because everybody, when it comes in, and for the state of Alabama, the economic impact is just unbelievable, what it does to the city of Talladega and the surrounding cities as well. It brings that vitality, that excitement, because you know when it's coming. And there's a lot of preparation involved, but I tell you what, it's worth it.
So give us some impact points, Derrick, of how this celebration impacts the city of Talladega.
Well, we already know from an economical and financial standpoint, but we have those golden nuggets, what I talked about earlier. We're talking about the Hall of Heroes. In other words, it's a one-of-a-kind museum that, in other words, they put, you're talking about heroes from the military. You're talking about someone who may have served in law enforcement, someone who may have served in the fire service. And when you walk in there and you see all of those uniforms, I'm just using the Hall of Heroes. You're talking about the Amistad murals that's on the campus of Talladega College. It's just unbelievable how much they're worth, and when you see it and you learn the history about those. You're talking about historic Ritz Theater. You're talking about Heritage Hall, AIDB. It's so many different ones. And I'm so happy to partner with AIDB Top Trails. And I'm going to tell you one other thing. If those who have never visited, if you get a chance to go on the Silk, they call it, let me get it right, the historic Silk Trail or District, where it has all of those amazing homes that you can just ride and see, and they keep them up, and it's just amazing. So not only that part of what we're bringing, when they come there, they'll be able to see all of those activities. They can participate in those activities, and that's what's going to bring this whole community thing together, because now they're able to do that.
How do you see the next 5 years for the city of Talladega?
Man, that is one of the best questions ever. I tell you what, working with the council, the city council, what we're trying to do, we have to look down the road, because not only this, we have to keep what we're doing with the Talladega Speedway, but also how do we attract and get everything back on track? And that's what we're working on a daily basis. And to answer your question is, we want to flourish, and we're trying to get our city back to, when you say Talladega and Speedway, but I want them to, those things I just mentioned, I want them to be on the forefront. Are we going to ever get it to the Speedway kind of? I hope so. Yeah. But with work, marketing, and different things like that, we can. But to get it up on the Speedway level, boy, we're going to take some effort. But in 5 years, I would like to see that. I would like to see so many new things that, let me just say this. We can't compare our city with other cities, because that would be an insult to any. We have to be Talladega. Sure. So in other words, those golden nuggets that we have in Talladega, we're going to make those things shine.
Coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
The Walk of Fame induction ceremony and block party at Davy Allison Memorial Park. And, you know, I remember when Davy was tragically killed in that helicopter crash. Yes. But there's been so many good things happen around this. Yes. And tomorrow is going to be another example.
You know what? Unfortunately, sometimes tragedy brings so much joy. And I know that sounds like a little cliche. But from that, a park was built in his name, established in his name, where his name will live on forever. I mean, it was going to be that way anyway. But a park was established in 1994 that commemorated not only him, but other drivers. So he was the first one. But guess what? Other people are now being inducted because of something that now is a park where people from around the world can come see with those beautiful plaques. When I say beautiful plaques, they are so beautiful. And I must give a hats off to our community appearance, Public Works. They keep that park up looking amazing. It looks amazing.
So again, what's going to be happening tomorrow in Talladega?
Yes. Tomorrow, we want everyone to come out. Families, kids, everyone. Starting at 5:30, there will be so much excitement. It'll be before 5:30, but the actual ceremony starts at 5:30. Those bands will be there. It's just something to remember. And if you're looking for pictures, you're looking for some excitement leading into that weekend, come join us tomorrow in Talladega.
Got plenty for the kids too, right?
Yes, we do. We got things for the kids and making sure that they enjoy themselves, because we have to keep them. Without the kids sometimes bring the adults. So we got to make sure that they have things to do as well. We're talking about 301 South Court Street. Come out with us. Enjoy yourself.
Joey Logano.
Joey Logano, 3-time NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yes, we have him that will be inducted as well.
Wow, that is
He is
fantastic.
our guy.
Fantastic.
He's going to be our guy to be inducted.
And who is emceeing this?
Matter of fact, there's different people that will be on the platform.
So there's going to be a lot of people there.
Yes, on that stage there will be probably be 20 plus people that will actually be there. But I tell you what, it's going to be a time of a great time.
And the business is putting their best foot forward too, right?
Yes, we have to do that. We have to make that city look like, hey, we're ready.
Okay.
And that's what it's all about.
Derrick Swanson, City Manager of the City of Talladega, our guest this morning. Derrick, a pleasure to meet you, and we look forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you, sir, for having me.
All right. We got more Daybreak just ahead. Don't go away.